2, 3, 4. You got it. Hey, it goes 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, it's your girl Kayla Tiara, and I'm here with something different. So a couple of us Spelmanites decided that we thought it would be a good idea to collaborate on a couple of pieces of advice that we could give incoming freshmen. So we're basically just gonna collab and give you guys all the tea. So the way it works is I'm gonna cover one section or segment, but the rest of my other Spelman sisters are gonna cover the rest. So I'm basically just gonna like drop their videos in the description box below, and then you can just watch whichever one you think you need or would like apply to your transition to Spelman. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to be talking about AUC culture, and the AUC is the Atlanta University Center, if you don't know, and that includes Clark, Morehouse, and Spelman. So the first thing that I'm going to go over is like culture shock. So I'm from Riverview, Florida. Riverview, Florida is a very like, not small town, but it's very like small-minded when it comes to like the type of people who live there. So moving to a city like Atlanta, like brought a very big culture shock for me. It was very different, and that's why I said, so if you're coming from a small town, just be ready for like any and everything, because Atlanta is really a city with no limit. Like, it's really Black Hollywood, y'all. Like, you really will see Jocelyn or T.I. walking down the street, and you just gotta be okay with that. And not only that, like, everybody is just being themselves. Everybody's not like afraid to be themselves. And it's like, for me, like, I ain't never seen that much like Black people before. Like, y'all, like, I know I sound real bougie, but like, I don't see that many Black people on a daily basis. So to like I see white people like a couple of times out of the month, you feel me? So like that transition for me is crazy, because I went to PWI. For those of you who don't know, that's a predominantly white institution. So the transition from that, you know, to seeing Black people all day, every day, was like, it's kind of like you get like a gain appreciation like for your culture, like just being around people who look like you, people who dress like you, people who have the same like mentality as you. It's a beautiful thing. It's very beautiful. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to cover is the AUC's mentality on the one big happy family thing. So I know one of my other Spelman sisters is kind of probably going to cover the whole Morehouse brother, Clark sister thing, and the NSO thing, but the AUC really has a kind of family sticks together, like family kind of mentality. So like there's a lot of events that we will combine with Morehouse. There's a lot of events that, you know, like Spelman and Morehouse will kind of go and get together and go to Clark. The AUC just really has this whole mentality about like family, and it's like it's not really forced, but it's like you get so used to it that like people from Clark and Morehouse do really become like your family. Like my Clark sister is really my best friend, and yes, like we really were assigned by a random, but we literally have like everything in common, and we literally like trick people because we even look alike. So like, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't have the same stories, but the whole like the one big happy family thing, AUC, the family, like we literally have a song. It will really like expose you to other things like in the AUC and outside of the Atlanta metro area, because Spelman only goes, you know, so far. Like, yeah, like Spelman knows a lot of people, but if you know some things that your Clark sister might know, like she can just expose you to different things that you wouldn't even like think about, or I don't know. Y'all know what I'm saying now. Okay, so the next topic is gonna be competition and individuality. So in the AUC, everything is a competition, period. That's just it. That's how we is. I think that's just how, I mean, the Black culture is. Like, I mean, it might not be on purpose, but I think that's how we are, period. Like, family barbecues, that game of spades is intense. It's intense. That's just how we are, and that's just how it is in the AUC. Like with pageants, with academics, with just social status. Like everybody wants to be at the top, and that could be a lot of pressure at times. Like my freshman year was really hard because it's like high school, it was easy for me. Like, I didn't have to try. It was cake. I mean, I have my hard days here and there, but I didn't really have to try. So to come to Spelman and to be with other girls that are as good as you or better, that was something, you know, I really had to be like, you can do this. You're okay. You're gonna make it through, because that was something rough for me, y'all. It was rough. So that's kind of a bit about competition when it comes to like academics. It's just like everybody wants to succeed. Everybody in AUC wants to succeed. Everybody wants to make it. But also, one of the things, and that goes back to family, everybody wants to see you make it too. I know, like, I mean, I'm not saying like we perfect, and we're not. There's gonna be people that don't like you. You're not gonna like people, but majority of the people in the AUC want to see you succeed, like, and they will help you succeed. So that's one of the big things in the AUC. Everybody just wants to make it, honestly. And then another segment of it is individuality. People in the AUC, like, there is a level of confidence, and this goes back to the whole like culture thing. It is beautiful. Like, there's a level of individuality and confidence of Black people in the AUC that is nowhere else. It is magical. Like, people are just not afraid to be themselves, and we have very, 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 like, it's very like a creative like vibe in the AUC. Like, everybody just has, I don't think I've seen like two girls or two guys or anybody who really are identical. Like, everybody just has their own like vibe and their own personality. Like, it's mad cool. Like, okay, so then the last one is gonna be this go big or go home attitude. So everything in the AUC is big, almost like big in Texas, but we're in Atlanta. So like pageants, we go all out. Homecoming, just no, it's not a game. It's not a game. Like, even with Market Fridays, like, it's a fashion show. Like, this is runway. This is America's Next Top Model. You come to show out, and that is the mentality of the AUC. We show out everywhere we go, and that's it. Like, if you're not used to that, get used to it, because it's just be ready to pop out. That's what we do every Friday. I mean, if you go to Hum, that's what they do every Wednesday. It's just that mentality. Like, where you go, you gotta show out. Like, that's what we do, and that's the mentality. So that's basically sums up this video. I mean, the AUC is a very like special place. Like, it's like I could put it into words, but it's like nothing like being there. You feel me? Like, that place, it's really magical there. I say in that place, like, I don't go to school there, but the AUC is really magical. So I hope this was a little bit of insight and advice, or kind of like what to be ready for, or what you have ahead of you when you get there. So comment some questions below if you have any questions about maybe what you can look forward to, or what you might intend to see, or any questions that you have. Comment below. The other videos will be in the description box to help you as well. So yeah, that basically sums up this video, and check out the other ones. They're very insightful, and they're from other Spelmanites, so support those Spelmanites. And yeah, we'll be back with some more sequels, collaborations, and all types of stuff. All right, bye y'all.